Sweet, we're at the start of Temple of Ahn'Qiraj. This is my 5th Temple of Ahn'Qiraj raid, and my first 4 did not clear it. Only one of them even got to Cthun, and Flip Flop Fabrication is just redeemed for a change hat request. I'll do it. Right, but since the last 4 runs I have done, a lot of the bosses have been significantly nerfed, so I'm really hoping that we actually get to full clear this run. I'm playing on my Mutilate Rogue here. We got 6-piece Night Slayer, we got 3-piece Zandalar, little Wind Striker, Dream Eater, some Aged Core Leather Gloves, Craft of Shadows, Venomous Totem, Renataki's Charm of Trickery. Pretty good stuff. I don't have the completed AQ, Ruins of AQ set yet on this character. I did 2 runs in a row, and the ring didn't drop a single time in either of those runs, so I'm really hoping that we get to finish that off. I've got the cloak and I've got the weapon already. Just need that ring. That 3-piece set bonus for all the rogue builds this phase is super duper powerful, especially so for Mutilate. Mutilate does more finishing moves than any of them. The 3-piece bonus reduces the cost of your finishing moves by 50%, so it's like really insane for Mutilate. So obviously my Mutilate Rogue is the only one that has not completed the set yet. Right. So here's my talents. Standard, you know, Mutilate, 30 points into Assassination, 21 into Combat for Blade Flurry. I think I'm going to use Shadow Step on a lot of bosses here, because a lot of bosses knock you around, move you around, all that kind of stuff. Should be okay with Poison Knife for most of the raid, but then I'll switch back to Shadow Step if I remember. I think that'll be very good for, like, Bug Trio, Sartura, those 2 for sure, and I'll think about the rest later. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be timestamps to jump ahead to whenever we do each of the bosses. If you're watching live, you get to suffer through the entire thing. It's a soft reserve raid, and we reserved Kiraji Execution Bracers, which drops from Twin Emperors, and we reserved Belt of Never-Ending Agony, which drops from Cthun. I think those are the biggest, like, highest impact items we could possibly get for this character. And, like, realistically, the highest impact item we can get is the ring from Ruins of AQ, but that doesn't drop in this instance. Alright, do they call it kill target? I don't know if they called a particular kill target. Yo, brick! I'm hurting myself a lot with these thorns. Maybe Thorns is not the play to kill that one first. Let me just hold off till the healers can heal me. I'm kind of DPSing them down together. Not really the way... Oh, shit, I'm almost dead again. Okay, backing up, backing up, backing up. Okay, not dead. Going to kill the next one. They don't really heal when you kill one of them. I thought that used to be a mechanic with this trash, where you kill one and the other ones heal. But it seems like you can actually just kind of like AoE these down. They only heal a very small amount. I've noticed the Brutinaz Dormu defense ring in a lot of builds. Is that based on if you get all the time-worn pieces? Yeah. You need to have, you know, multiple time-worn pieces to make that a good idea. The Brutinaz Dormu rings, they get increased effect based on the number of time-worn armor pieces you're using. And the defense one, like, despite having literally strength, defense, and stamina on it, the bonus effect for Time Worn is reduces the chance for your attacks to be dodged or parried Hang on. Reduce the chance for your attacks to be dodged or parried by 1% per time-worn item, and that's an extremely strong effect, specifically for, I mean, for all the rogue builds, but Mutilate really likes that, so that's why that item shows up in some Mutilate builds. It's not something you want to equip, like, right away. It's something you want to equip once you have all those other time-worn items. Alright, so this is the Gilded Scarab. It shows up, like, randomly throughout the instance, and it's just it's a loot pinata. We have to be a little bit careful, though, because it has a lot of health. So we need to actually, like, have the whole raid focus on it. We got this other stuff in the way here. I've never seen it this early in the instance before. Frankly, I haven't seen it that many times, so... BZG says, any reason exposed not showing in the weak aura? I don't know why it's not working for you. Ikatoic says, do you think sword combat rogue will be a thing in Phase 7? I don't know. Phase 7 PTR is up with the most obviously unfinished items ever. Already getting asked what's going to be good in Phase 7. That's just my life. That's just how it is for me. If you want, I can make something up based on feelings and, you know, just like whatever I want to say. But, you know, if you want like actually good information, you actually have to wait. So like some analysis can be done and we can actually see like finalized versions of the items and set bonuses. Every other public test realm that's come out, like for Season of Discovery, it's been like the initial version that we see, and then the version that eventually makes it to live have been very different, and it's always a big trouble for me to keep up with all the changes. People constantly ask, oh, do you see this change today? Oh, what's the new BIS based on the change today? And then like there's more changes tomorrow, and it's like, oh, you got to refigure out, oh, what's the new theoretical best thing now? It's like, no, we're not doing that again. Why male models? Well, I mean, like, they just explained it. They just explained it. It's... Take your thoughts and feelings with no analysis. My thoughts and feelings with no analysis are... Sword Rogue's kind of cringe. Dagger Rogue's, like, extremely based. Alright, so we're gonna go into the boss. But we're gonna kill the Gilded Scarab first. That's the plan here. We have, like, the tanks assigned. At what length does a dagger become a sword and vice versa? This is a dagger. At most. Blade length. This is a short sword. There's longer daggers. Nope, those are short swords. You're mistaken. You're calling them daggers, but they're actually short swords. Wait, they're saying they have only 3 healers in the raid right now. So they're compelling someone to swap, and they're figuring out who's gonna swap. Need a Gilded Scarab strat video stat? I don't know what happens, like, if you fail. Like, does it run away after some amount of time? Like, what happened? Like, could I walk up to it solo and kill it? Would it just sit there? It goes away? Oh. Just runs off if you don't kill it fast enough. Okay, it does burrow. Seeing as I play with only the most powerful gamers in Season of Discovery, I wouldn't know. Every time I've seen a Gilded Scarab, we killed it and looted it. If you don't kill it in time, you can reset the instance and it will respawn even after you clear. Hell yeah. So last time I've killed the Scarab, it dropped like a bunch of Scarabs and idols, and sometimes it drops like a pattern or something. They're doing assignments. 2 and 4 go right, so I'm over here. I'm in group 2. We've already got our soft reserve locked in. 23 reserves. We have 26 people in the raid. Execution bracers and never-ending agony. Oh, yeah. So, my instructions last time were maybe a little unclear. What I meant with the Blade Flurry was like, as soon as the pull timer begins and says 10, you just press the Blade Flurry immediately. So the buff is basically gone and on cooldown by the time we engage the boss. They're still trying to get, you know, a couple more people to enter their soft reserves. Always a very challenging part of doing a raid is getting everyone to actually enter their soft reserves. Amelia, level 60 priest die? That's in hardcore land. We're in Season of Discovery land right now. We can worry about that later. My character is still level 58 and alive. Okay? How many MCs died to this boss? You know what? Actually, we have to put up the stream prediction. As we have every other time we do Prophet Skeram. Will Simon die during mind control? Yes or no? 2 minutes on the clock. So you need to not press your AoE abilities, like Flame Shock with your Burn Rune on your helm. Don't press it when there's mind controls. I'm saying this, but I know in my heart that I'm gonna get Flame Shocked. Hitting Blade Flurry now. So we don't want Blade Flurry active to hit mind-controlled people. We also don't want it to be on cooldown, so if we get mind-controlled, Um, where's he going? So that if we get mind controlled, we don't Blade Flurry and kill our teammates. Okay. Interrupt that. They killed the tank in mind control. Pretty classic. Look at me. It's so challenging, but somehow I managed to not press my AoE abilities. It's crazy. I don't know how I do it, really. Just years of experience, I guess. It's crazy. This is a 1 second cast time. Like, if I'm on global, if I press another button while the boss is pressing arcane, like, my global doesn't come back and I can't interrupt it. I'm just looking for interrupts and not killing mind control people. Ooh, is this rogue gonna die? Oh, yup, they died. Cool. Yeah, they are. Oh, I cast True Fulfillment and I hit my kick, not realizing it was not a arcane. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see if I can manage to get an arcane interrupt, finally. It's very good to actually use, like, Curse of Tongues. Hit it just when I saw the cast bar. Dude, my reaction has to be so fast, but it also has to only be for the arcane explosion. Got one. Got another one. Alright. Alright. Lord's Insignia, Breastplate of Annihilation. Okay, let's look at the death report on that fight. Boon of Fire, Ignite. Ooh, there's a Fire Blast from Best Yasuo. I'm pretty sure that's a single target ability on our tank here. Multiple Flame Shocks from Shamtrain and Munzer. Multi-Shot was the killing blow from Shutdowner. Let's see, our next mind control death looks like Agility, who died to Chain Lightning from JD Kano, Flame Shock from Shamtrain, Flame Shock from Munzer, Chain Lightning from Mazlalin. Yep, okay. JD Kano died to Whirlwind from Hilara and Melee from Gangletron. I just feel like that's a good review. Do you know that in Classic, at least this phase, if you re-engage as soon as humanly possible after vanishing, your threat is not reset? I didn't know that for sure, but I have kind of been like, there's like a feeling of like I need to vanish and then just sit there and wait for the threat to reset, because I've had a lot of experiences of vanishing and like it just didn't reset my threat. Alright, we're moving in. Okay, so prediction needs to pay out that Simon did not die to the mind control, honestly. Choose outcome, will Simon die during mind control? No. But it did the other, 2 of the other 4 times I did this boss. And in fact, one of the times, I got mind controlled, got killed, and then got battle rezzed, and then got mind controlled and got killed a second time on the very same Skeram attempt. That was wild. Kind of doing a lot of damage. Oh, did we even look at the loot from the Gilded Scarab? I don't know. Oh well. We'll find out soon. On the way to Bug Trio now. Okay. I think I want Shadow Step on this boss. Combat. Wait, I'm still in combat. I'm still in combat. We, got a mob up somewhere. There is a mob. I see it. No, we're done. No, it was one of the little guys that pops out when you kill the big guy. Just got across the room somehow. Alright. Brappy says the MC'd people must be sacrificed via AoE/cleave. No other way to get better than a grape. Where is the dead guy? They're trying to find him. No idea where he is. Maybe he, like, got yeeted all the way up there, and that's why there was a bug all the way up there. Someone picked up the... Okay, someone looted the scarab. Let me see if we have it in the chat log. Of who... No, I don't have it in the chat log. Damn. It scrolled out already. Someone picked those all up, and I don't think they were supposed to. Check my own inventory. I didn't accidentally loot them. Okay, well, whatever. Music's quiet. Music's about as loud as it usually is. We got Banjo-Kazooie going right now. Okay, not pressing my Crimson Tempest because we have a mind-controlled player. Very challenging how I do that, and like I recognize that there's like friendly targets that I don't want to hit with AoE. It's crazy. I don't know how anyone does it. Like, I don't know how I can even do it. Okay, fine. I'll bump the music up a little bit. Enough of you guys say it's too quiet. Oh, whatever. There we go. What? Alright, who am I auto-following while I do that? Alright. Alright, so the call has been made. We're checking the stream VOD to see who looted them because no one's responding when we're asking who looted the stuff off of the Skeram. And if I can basically not pay attention during trash on the raid leader's orders, obviously I'm gonna do that. Let's investigate. Okay. Watching on the right. Should show all the items received, loot received. Maybe they didn't do it during the fight. We're playing at double speed here. This was like a 2-3 minute fight. Do I need to skip? I could skip ahead. Don't want to miss anything in the chat log here. Alright, there's the boss being dead, so maybe the loot happens here. Lord's Insignia, Lord's Insignia. Investigating. What if no one looted it, and the items just aren't showing up because it was, like, group looted, and, like, everyone has to go back and look at it? I think that's what happened. No, I think what might have happened is if the loot threshold was too low, it basically defaults to group loot, and like one of the 26 people in the group has to go and click it to see those items. I think I didn't see anything in the loot log from the moment it died till like where I'm looking at now. So yeah, I think one random person out of the raid is the lucky person that has to go and click it. Alright, back to the live game. Alright. You turn the entire raid around. Figure out who has the gilded scarab loot. Asnador coming in with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. Thank you for 36 months of support. 3 years, Asnador. Thank you so much. I appreciate the long-term support of the channel, and I hope you're having a great day. What do we do? Are we... Ah, the corpse of the scarab has despawned. Fucking classic. We did get some rare patterns off of it. Like, we got some loot off of it, but the, like, scarab bags and scarab coffer keys are gone, as far as we could tell. Back to Bug Trio. Ooh. Fall damage. Okay, what do we need to pop before this boss? Fire water. This thing. Food buff. Armor? Might as well pop the armor potion. Trying to protect my world buffs here, you know. Trying to figure out what Alan X is doing. Priest mind visioning him, asking him what's going on, summoning him to the boss. Alright, we're all here now. Pop in consumable world buffs. Oh, this is the thing I forgot. Right there. Alright, we'll kill Kree, then Yauj, then Vem. There's a lot of movement here, so I opted for Shadow Step. We'll see how that plays. Moving in. Not on the tank yet. 12k threat, now we're good. Beard. Tremors? Looks like no tremor totem. RIP cooldowns. Oh. Don't want to die to those. We have world buffs. Okay. Beard again. Any tremor? Yes, got the tremor this time. Nice. Okay, looking for interrupts on the heals here. There's a low combo point in Venom, not what we want. It's too slow on that interrupt. Vanish for a little extra damage. Beard again. 5, 4. Okay, good, good, good. Shadow step back. Okay, chasing, chasing. Ghosts are up. Don't want to die to a big explosion of AoE. Gouge Brood. Crimson Tempest them, but generally just focus this guy. Whenever I can hit a Crimson on these guys, I will. Okay, next time he charges, I have Shadow Step. Get to him immediately. Ghosts are up. I'm stunned. Looks like a dangerous time for ghost explosions. He's been stationary for a while, so I wanted to move away from the other melee, so I didn't risk dying. There we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, what are we looking at for loot? What's the loot situation? Swift Execution, Ternary Mantle, Armaments. Don't need any of that stuff. Okay, pretty good. Big Worm asks, you use Shadow Oil ? Nope. Got a full list of my consumables that, not just, well, not my consumables, the consumables you should be using on the Discord in the FAQ section. New sand consumes you get from Cenarian Hold. Well, lucky for you, we got a list of all the consumables you should be using in the FAQ section on the Discord, and you can find out all that information. Shadow Priest rolling on healing gear as main spec. Getting scolded by the raid leader, as they should. Okay, the soft reserves are locked and they're now visible. After this pull, we can check out the soft reserves and see how many other people are on the bracer and the belt that I put in for. Ghost explosions happening. Too slow on pressing the shadow step there. This gets me back and gets me a temporary speed boost. Got moved pretty far. Oh, there we go again. Extremely fun raid. Oh, look, they're dead now. Alright, let's look. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, so we're 50-50 on each of them. One other reserve on each of these items. Frankly, I expected more. I'm pretty happy with that. This is a big pull. We used a feint to reduce our AoE damage taken when I saw those ghosts coming out. Because I just assumed that a lot of the ghosts were going to explode. And we want safety, again, safety to preserve the world buffs we have active. So we can remain powerful. You know, Considering how often I die while mind-controlled with world buffs to Skeram, I would very much like to keep my world buffs for a raid. How is Crusader Strike doing? I kind of want to gear my Ellie Shaman for Phase 7 now. Yeah, Ellie Shamans are cranking. They're very good at multi-target damage, and a lot of the AQ fights are multi-target. But yeah, I mean, the population of Season of Discovery is suffering. You know, despite there still being some people who are having fun and enjoying the raids, a lot of people, you know, are disappointed in 3 raids in a row with a scuffed raid release. Buggy mechanics, overtuned, whatever. 3 in a row. It's not good. So it's lost a lot of population. And, you know, Fresh coming out didn't help the case either. A lot of people, myself included, are playing on the Fresh servers in some capacity. Doing a little bit of both for me. Whoa, shit. A little bit afraid here. 4 people are dead. This is no longer controlled. Okay. The Crimson oh, and we're knocked away again. Okay. Faint active. Windstriker buff active. Oh god. I think they said we're getting some evades. I'm trying to get out of this spot, and I can't. Reboon for trash. So these are the consumable world buffs. That are a new thing in Phase 6. You cannot put them into a boon. Basically, they're really expensive, but you can get them in your inventory. Then when you consume them, it buffs everyone in your raid. So we still have a charged boon with the regular version. See, it says Songflower Serenade. This one is Songflower Lullaby. Same effect, but you can't put it into a boon. This is the one that comes from the consumable. Am I ready? I'm already ready. Yo, wait, do I not have lips? I didn't prepare. Oh my god, I came to the raid unprepared. Without a lip? Lip is super good for this boss. I don't super duper need it for any other boss, but... Oh well, we'll get our food buff, we'll get our high stamina. We'll just play safe. Never mind, I have a lip now. Problem solved. Missing anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay. Alright, so we'll go in probably like Evasion at the start and Blade Flurry. We gotta be really aware of, like, when we get knocked back, we have to Shadow Step right away. Because if we don't react quickly enough, we'll be out of Shadow Step range. The knockback is really big, pushes you very far away. And I need to jump back onto the target, like, ASAP with a Shadow Step. Got a good amount of health, 9,233. That's good. Okay, here we go. Battle Guard Sartura. Tried to get a cheap shot. Got pulled out of stealth. Evasion up. Try to keep facing them so I can dodge the whirlwinds that happen. Big boss coming through. Stun that one. Blade Flurry's over. I don't really need to be so aggressive anymore. Back away, back away. Good Shadow Step. Also hit a Vanish. The Vanish was not necessary. Just fat-fingered that between the F and the V keys. Push both of those with my index finger, usually. Okay. Nope. Oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, wait. One downside of running Shadow Step is I don't have Poison Knife. Poison Knife for this part of the fight is really nice to maintain the Occult Poison stacks. Come on. Oh, I could Shadow Step in after the Whirlwind. That's a good thing I could do. There we go. Back away. Alright, as soon as Whirlwind ends, Shadow Step in. Back away. Maybe try to get a cooldown activation on the next one. No! Spun too quickly. Lips up for another 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, those cooldowns got mostly fried. Big stun. Backing away, just I assume the whirlwind's gonna happen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. What do we got? Sartura's Might, Gauntlet, Gauntlet, Thick Karaji Hide Belt. That's off spec. That's like a tank item for me. No Gloves of Enforcement. Gloves of Enforcement are the good thing this boss can drop for Rogue. Wonder if anyone's soft reserved those even. Not that it matters now, but if they would have dropped, would I have been able to... No. Okay, Jurass soft reserved them, so we wouldn't have been able to roll on them even if they did drop. We're on Execution Bracers and Never-Ending Agony. Alright, Fankriss next. Oh, there's actually one more chance. I think that this chest drops one item among all the possible drops from the first 3 bosses. Oh, shit. We might get that belt on off-spec. Sounds good to me. Is either gonna turn off the hard mode. We're interested in clearing the raid. And in other groups, we progressed further with the hard mode active and then got to Twin Emperors, and the raid bugged out, and there was no gong available to disable the hard mode when we had reached Twin Emperors, so then we were forced to pursue Twin Emperors in hard mode and couldn't disable it. So just getting it out of here now. So I'm gonna, oh, what is this? Good vibe generator. This is the reusable repair bot. But this character is not an engineer. I am alchemy and leatherworking on this character. So we're looking for alchemy recipes, like the flask recipes, or the spell power armor patch would also be a good recipe we could get. Sorry, were we trying to disable the hard mode, or no? Okay. Alright, so they didn't find a gong to disable the hard mode. I don't know if they didn't look in the right place, but they're just going to try to engage the next boss without clicking the obelisk and see if that automatically disables it. I'm watching the obelisk to see if anyone, like, clicks it as they run by. You know. Careful with totems being down. And hunter traps. I think we made it past the obelisk with no one clicking it. Doesn't disable it, you keep the debuffs you currently have. Do they have to go, like, I don't know what the deal is with it, man. I don't know where Oberkaus said he was going back to look for the gong to try to disable it, but he said he couldn't find it. I don't know exactly where he traveled to. Bunch of shaman totems killing people in hardcore, shaman totems, you know, pulling trash in AQ. What if we just ban shamans? Thoughts? No Wind Fury? No. Feral Druids can give us Wind Fury now. Okay? I mean, not in hardcore, but in Season of Discovery they can. People throwing... Yeah, bro, this is the hardest raid because you have to sometimes not press ground effects and you have to sometimes not press AoE abilities. And that just makes it too hard. They're still coming back. We got, let's see. Okay, those just, I was about to call them out, but they just got removed, so that's good. Let's see. This. food buff. What else am I missing? 4 minutes on Goose, that should be fine. They said generate rage over here, and then we go. Trying to have my full duration slicey dice. Sprint in. Just hit a crimson because I had no poison stacks and I didn't want to wait any longer. I will wait with my Blade Flurry to wait for the first wave of worms. And try to do some good multi-target damage with it. Like, here they come. Gotta let the tanks pick them up just a little bit. Shit, I pulled thread on that one. Evasion's up, I should be fine. I'm gonna vanish for safety. Okay, now on the next set of worms, I will have to manually target swap. I know, lame. Here. Big stun. Another snake. These are the priority target. Actually, the boss is at 3%. He's dead. Okay. What do we get? Untold Secrets, Carapace chest card, Barbed Choker, Bindings of Sovereignty, Bindings of Command. Look at this. Let's look at enemy damage taken. Fankriss, wow, Jirass did insane. Vecnus Hatchling, Spawn of Fankriss. Okay, we did really good damage to Spawn of Fankriss. We're number 2. That's a very skewed chart. There wasn't a lot of damage going out on the Spawn of Fankriss, but we got it done. It's fine. Vecnus Hatchling, that's a lot of... I mean, the LE Shamans is just like Chain Lightning or whatever. I don't know exactly what it is, but they have a lot of free... cleave, basically. Multi-target damage. What is Jirass doing? What build is he? Oh, he's Mutilate. I wonder if he's Mutilate with the 3-piece bonus. I bet he has the 3-piece bonus. He do. He has that. Yeah, I think because we didn't activate it for that boss, we don't get a chest at all. Okay. Cleaning cloth, frost oil. There we go. Double frost oil here is what we want. Nothing else. Ready? Sure. Dude, we're gonna go insane once we get that 3-piece bonus. Just have to keep doing Ruins of AQ and hope we get that damn ring. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the 1 hours fell off. Have to redo a couple of these. Big pog damage. There you go.
8 months for 8 pull-ups.
8 months for 8 pull-ups? Okay, but not right now, because we're about to do Viscidus. Thank you, Brutalite. Thank you for 8 months of support. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day, Brutalite. What level of rep is needed for weapon wipes? Emerald Warden's friendly. Did you go to the side to hit the hard mode thing? No, there is no hard mode thing. Okay. Viscidus time. Holding the cooldowns for the blobs. We can be much more effective damaging the blobs. Left, aka north. Okay. Sub 50 on the first split, that's nice. Yeah, I feel like I played the Fankriss pretty well. I think I target swapped more than Jiras, but even with that, it's like that's just really displaying the insane power of that 3-piece bonus. He's got it, I don't. He's a mile ahead on the meter. His total throughput was way higher than mine. More than would just be accounted for by the target swapping. So I really want to get that. But, you know, you just do the raid every lockout, and that's all you can do. If it's not going to drop, it's not going to drop, and then you can't do anything about that. We're gonna... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's... Okay, that's someone pulling thread on the boss. Okay. It needed to be brought back to the frozen orbs to get the frost attacks on it. Alright, so we defeated it. It's at one health now, but you don't kill it until you shatter it. So we have to go through one more like frozen... Oh, never mind. It's done now. What do we got? Silithid Femur, Kiraji Fury, Command, and Dominance. Alright, let's see if we get to roll on that Kiraji Fury thing. Not Bis, but big upgrade. If it's not soft reserved by someone else, we're definitely rolling on it. Viscidus is dead and Christmas is saved. So true, Jerome. Jerome, did you make any Goblin Jumper Cables XL in Hardcore yet? I sent you that pattern, you know. I figured you'd be cranking out a bunch of them so all the engineers in the guild can get them. Oh, okay, it was... Just went to him without a roll. I assume he's the only reserve on it. Yeah, he's the only reserve on it. Okay, makes sense. I was busy with funeral preparations for Tyler 1's healer. Man. I just think it's insane how many people in OnlyFans get to level 60 or even like get above 50 and like haven't figured it out enough yet on how to not die and that like playing it safe is a good idea. Like we lose like characters that are above level 50 like every day. In OnlyFans, sometimes multiple in one day. Onlyfangs in Molten Core, our first Molten Core is scheduled for the middle of January. Oh, I don't need to be on Frost Oil anymore. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm concerned. I don't know if we will have 40 level 60s, you know, in 3 weeks. Alright, so we need a weapon cleaning cloth to get rid of the frost oil. And then we need to elemental sharpening stone the offhand. Now, a good tip here is if you have the hard mode still enabled, the hard mode is very annoying. It's the poison thing that makes you spread out from your teammates. A good tip if you're at this point is send a rogue to stealth up into Huhuran's room and click the next obelisk. And it will change the poison hard mode and remove that, like, spread out from each other mechanic and replace it with one that's way easier to deal with. That mechanic that, like, forces you to spread out, which is what we would have now if we were still had the hard modes enabled, is very difficult to deal with on top of this trash. So, you know, send the rogue ahead, skip it, you know, change it up to the next one, and then this trash becomes significantly easier. Do any mobs see invisibility? I don't think so. I mean, I did it once, I stealthed it, it's just not that hard. Today, the special sequel to soloing Plugger Spazzering. Nah, Jerome, we're not going back in there. As confident as I was, it was still very stressful. And we did it once. We got dog loot that was completely terrible and nothing good. And we're just gonna go 60. And not do any more stuff like that. In hardcore. Well, at least not do any more of it for now, you know. Get bored later, do it again. Only half the people... Yeah, but like... Hang on. Okay, we got a lot of people, or a lot of mobs in right now. Stun this so I can actually hit it. Evasion up, because I'm taking hits from it. Go on the Lasher is probably the most dangerous one here. Shadow Step to it. Shadow Step has been pretty good, I would say. It's not good on, like, every encounter and every pull, but, like, you want to put one rune on and not think about it the whole raid, Shadow Step is feeling pretty good. Okay, well, if Shadow Step was available right there, I could have done a sick play and Shadow Stepped midair. But it wasn't, because I used it earlier. Okay, that time I just reacted too slow, but trust me, dude, Shadow Step's good. Ancient Karaji artifact, they're saying? Object is busy. Okay, now we got it. Going for FA or Hat. We have Honor Among Thieves with the Mutilate build. Big ugly one's gonna charge away. Didn't want my combo points to charge away to a different target, so I tried to cleave onto the big guy, but not target him, in case he charged away. Stealth it up. They come. Okay, good. Possibly one more trash pack that goes, like, patrols into here. I don't know if we killed that already. Let's pre-pop a nature protection now. Let's go food buff. And we'll do beer buff also. Food buff's activated. Beer buff. Oh god, we're pulling early. I thought we were gonna sit here and talk about the boss for a while, but I'm actually loving it. We're just going in. Like, I thought my potion cooldown would be available by the time we pulled the boss, but dang, we're making moves. And I love it. I think that's great. Didn't have my venomous totem active. I don't know why that was. Didn't activate when I pressed my other buttons. Something was suspect when my Renataki's charm was still available. Then I opened my character window to check. Okay, coming up on 30% here. Boss at 43. I haven't been slept once yet. Right on cue. Brought this upon yourself. It's true. What do we got? Stalker Venom, Command, Armaments, Firepower, Idol of Health, Wasp Hides, and Hive Defilers. Okay. Sweet. Alright, good kill, good kill. What's your rep at? 16,961 out of 36,000. Alright, Twin Emperors. Twin Emperors has been a problem for this raid group before, so I'm a little bit nervous. But please, I want it to go well. I want to kill Cthun today. Armaments open roll, they're saying? No reserves on it? Not really good for me. Are the ways to increase brood rep outside of raid at this point? I've gotten a tiny bit from those crystals around the world. I don't know. I've not been keeping up with that. Alright, they're sorting out the Huhuran loot. They're like, basically everyone rolled on the armament, so they wanted to confirm with the guy who won it that, like, it's actually good for him, because, like, this happens a lot in groups where people, like, if the raid leader says open roll, then, like, no one really thinks about it, and everyone just presses roll without really caring if it's good for them or not. So they just wanted to do a quick confirm, and in fact, the guy who won the roll said that yes, the item is an upgrade for him, so he got it. Perfect. I like these, because I don't really have to pay attention to them. You know, it's pretty much just... The only mechanic on these guys that I have to know about is if I get plague, I walk away. Every other mechanic that they do, it's just my job is stack on the boss. And nothing else. Phil says, hello Simon, how are you? How's the raid going? How was PTR? Well, we snuck into the back of Tyr's hand. PTR was actually quite fun. We heard that there was new stuff in Tyr's hand. There is, in fact, new stuff in Tyr's hand. But we went up, like, the normal way, and then there was this gate with a Lich's phylactery in a cart being carried out by some Scarlet dudes. So we tried to go through the gate. The doors of the gate were open. And then, you know what happened? There was an invisible wall. And we couldn't get past it, and I was so defeated and so sad. But then we went into the hinterlands, climbed into the mountains in the hinterlands, and followed those mountains all the way through into Eastern Plague Lands, and were able to jump off of those mountains into the area on the opposite side of the invisible wall that stopped us earlier. And then we were able to explore the other side of it, which was basically a replica of the Death Knight starting zone, it looked like. And then we got, it seemed like automatically teleported out of the area and back to Light's Hope Chapel. We were in a spot we were not supposed to be. So that was a fun adventure. Mucky says, yo, Simon, just wanted to drop by and say hi. Your streams during early side was so damn chill and nice. Best Twitch material in a long time. Well, I'm glad you think so, Mucky. I really appreciate you coming in here and saying that, because that's very kind. Hope you're having a great day. D-Man asks, are there thoughts on what the most... No, we're not doing what's good in Phase 7 questions. We have the very first version of the PTR with completely unfinished and unbalanced items and effects. We're just not going there. We're not going into the what do you think is good in Phase 7 based on a bunch of information that's incomplete and subject to change and almost certainly going to change. Alright, Twin Emperor's time. Look at this. A master's eye.
Your friends will abandon you.
Only flesh and bone. Mortals are such easy prey. Where are your manners, brother? Let us properly welcome our guests. There will be pain. So much pain. These guys are whacked out. Running or stationary strat? I don't actually know. I'm waiting for the raid leader to say what we're doing, and then I'll listen and do it. This is also the first boss that drops one of the items we soft reserved. Okay, bracer off of this one. We have one other person who reserved it, so if it drops, we're 50-50 to get it. Repair bots down. Just doing, did you check out the Phase 7 realm yet? Yes. Let me change the stream title so it doesn't say we're doing that anymore. Temple of Ahn'Qiraj raid. Right now. Mutilate. Rogue. Spell that right? Yes. There we go. Playing sub backstab. My other rogue that I've been playing a lot is sub backstab. I like that build. That rogue has the 3-piece from Ruins of AQ. So that's good. They're doing the strategy. They're saying 2 tanks on each side. Adam Ricky says, is this your full-time job? Yep. Big pog damage. Yo, West Panda with a $5. Hell yeah.
Alright, I got a loaded question for you. Only rogue in guild now. I got a level 60 rat now just for MPA and Oculus potions. Obviously backstab is bis for this, but I have no ZG gear and maybe can rat BWL set. Mutley 8 be easier to gear, but is it okay, cuck?
Is it okay? If you have to do improved expose and you have to do occult poison, I mean, it's kind of like Mutilate's good at applying occult poison and kind of bad at applying expose, and Backstab is really good at applying expose and kind of bad at applying occult poison. So, like, ultimately you want 2 rogues in the raid. If you do only one, it's kind of like you're screwed either way. Like, you can do Mutilate or you can do Backstab, but, like, you're gonna be bad at one or the other of the debuffs if you're trying to do both with one rogue. Do this. We'll do a Winterfall Firewater too. I think I'll stay with Shadow Step here. Wow, OnlyFans already clearing AQ? No, no, no. Some days we're streaming hardcore in OnlyFans, and today is not one of those days. They're still talking about the boss strat or whatever. Honestly, mostly I was listening to what West Panda's text-to-speech thing was saying while they were describing the strategy. I'm pretty sure I'm just, so the relevant part of it that I captured in my brain was that we're just damaging the whichever mob is on the right, and when it's the caster mob, I'm killing ads. You know, I don't need to know what every single person is assigned to do. I just need to know what I need to do, which is very simple. Season of Discovery dead now. Population is at an all-time low. Literally, Season of Discovery population has decreased with pretty much every phase. But there's still at least 26 people left playing, all zoned into Temple of Ahn'Qiraj at the same time. So, you know. Whatever. Okay, it is. Come on, come on. Oh, he's dead. Not on the tank yet. Okay, now it's on the tank. 10k, 12k, 13k. I think we're good to start attacking. Donor Metal, I'm coming in with a prime. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support, Donor Metal. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for 11 months of support. Zug, zug. Teleport. Alright, so I'm looking for bugs to kill. Are we fighting this thing? A bunch of the melees are fighting it. I thought I was supposed to go kill bugs. Alright, let me go back to a wall. Maybe I can... Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't want to be in there, I think. Oh, wait. I meant to press a... Okay, that was the wrong keybind. Let's just wait for the teleport. Oh, Munzer's dead. It was looking like a not kill attempt, if you ask me. This is... Okay, Over's about to die. Yep, now he's dead. Yeah, he had like 20% health, and then this guy came over with a giant sword. Okay, it's not currently on a tank, so I'm not attacking it. Pretty simple strategy there. I can make myself useful, and I can attack this thing. Oh, Munzer's alive again. Okay, wait. It's saved. Oh, Munzer's low. He's dead again. Damn. Alright, the wipe is called. I wonder where our threat is on these guys. Where it's at 1 threat on both of them. Two threat now. I'm seeing if I can angle into a vanish and not die type of situation. Okay, we can't. Unlucky. We tried our best. We do have white protection here. I don't know how that didn't... I don't know why that didn't help me. I thought we would have a clean vanish there. They're changing up the tank assignments. Different tanks doing different things. Looks like a OnlyFangs AQ run. Yeah, but if it was a OnlyFangs AQ run, we would all be in Duratar right now, re-rolling level 1s. Okay. Instead, we're just resurrecting because we're playing on softcore. Tanks tank, okay. Healers heal, okay. DPS do DPS, okay. That's the strategy. That is, yeah, that's what we want to have happen. But sometimes the healers don't heal enough, and then the tanks die, and then they can't tank once they're dead. And then once the tanks aren't tanking, then the DPS can't DPS, because then they die. Root of all problems is bad healers? Yeah. Actually true. Alright, what if we could equip this and have 18 more stamina? Think about that. Think about how much that would help us. Blaze Fury Medallion, break my set bonus. I could go Blaze Fury, Night Slayer Glove there, and Zandalar Bracer there. Then I would maintain all the set bonuses. I'd be trading Age Core Leather Gloves Dagger skill, basically, for Blaze Fury Medallion Fire proc. I don't think that's a good idea. Just go 40 man? Yeah, dude, that's... I mean, it's AQ 40. Like, why aren't we 40 man? We're trying to underman it, you know? Only 25 people? I mean, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Do this one. And we'll do these two when we're closer to being ready to pull, because I don't know how long it's going to be until we're ready to pull. Oh, how's my flask doing? 23 minutes on flask. Okay, that's good. We can do defense elixir again. I wonder if we are getting fresh world buffs or not. There they go. Okay, it seems like we're getting fresh world buffs. At least a couple. Neptulon, Zandalar, Blackrock. Oh, Fortune, Lullaby. Yeah, that's a full set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they're just not doing the Onyxia buff because we have Valor of Azeroth. I think that's smart. No sebaceous or numbing poison duty. Wait, they just did the... Wait, they just did it. Never mind. I think if you're trying to be cheap with the world buffs, you don't go for this one. You just assume a warrior is going to do Valor of Azeroth and call it good enough. Did it because you said something? It's okay. We'll beat the boss this time, and then everyone will keep their world buffs, and no one will die. Oh, yeah, we should food buff now. Alright, food buff into beer buff. Now that we're actually pulling. There. Beer buff. Just be stealthed. Oh. How's the tank on that side doing? Oh, they're positioning. I thought they were running straight in. Okay. Watching. There we go. Engaged. Shot. Pull it this way. Flame Shock has already aggroed multiple bugs. Tank threats at 10k, 17k. We're good to start. All these bugs are aggroed already. Might as well just send the Blade Flurry. Teleport. Back away, back away, back away. If you got people on top of them, they pick up threat. Post teleport, there's a big threat bonus on whoever is closest to the boss. So our job is to clean up any bugs that are aggroing for whatever reason. You will not escape. Oh, Munzer's dead. As one of our tanks is down. Don't go through that blizzard. Waiting till post-stun. He's gonna stay on the bugs. As prio. Then we'll go to the boss. Okay. Evasion up. Okay. It's on Helenora. Okay, so it's on a tank. On Oberkost now. Going to the bugs. Bugs more important than boss damage. Your fate is sealed. Alright, a bit of boss healing there, but that's okay. As long as there's scarabs to kill, I'm just killing scarabs. Not worried about what else is happening. That's a teleport. I might get some damage in here. Eleonora, 10k threat. Okay. Wait. How did he lose it? Don Nolalin for 34k now? I don't understand. More bugs. I'm only hitting these Crimson Tempest when I see that everything around me is already aggroed. I don't want to be pressing that when it's gonna, like, aggro new bugs. Big bug. Wait, that's not the big one. Tried to tab target to it. Fate is sealed. I think that he says that when he kills someone. So that's not a good sign. Okay. Boss is low. They're healing. Looking for any scarabs. Here's Sword Boy. I can get some damage on the boss considering there's no scarabs up right now. Trying to look. As soon as there are scarabs, that's my prio. Teleport, bailing. There's a scarab too. Said down to 1 tank, so I think it's over. What's our boss threat? Are we going to be able to vanish and save? I'm at 1.4k on that boss.
Your fate is sealed.
Damn. Man, we just can't get these vanishes. Like, I was the last person alive and I vanished. Still couldn't get it. Ah. Alright, 1 shaman is up. Okay. Dead in a corner and be last. Yeah, I mean, I was in a corner. I was last. I vanished. It looks like the boss is reset, but the scorpions just stayed on me. I think maybe there's a blizzard on top of me that caused some problems. Like, might have spawned, like, right before I vanished. Oh, well. Caster boss tanked by melee tank. I mean, I think we have like 4 tanks and they're just dropping. So like, I don't know what exactly is intended with the tanking situation. Again, I'm not super concerned with keeping track of what everyone else is supposed to do. I'm just trying to keep track of what I'm supposed to do and doing the best I can. I don't honestly know what's supposed to be happening with the healers and the tanks. It's just not my concern. But I know I did a bunch of damage to the scarabs and protected our healers for a very long time. I think I played that very well. I'm happy with how I played it. I didn't make any, like, I didn't notice any mistakes that I made, or, like, significant gameplay mistakes. Maybe, like, there's, like, minor rotational things that could have been optimized, but I think I prioritized doing the correct things. Okay. We gotta find Oberkaust's body. Oh, he's all the way over there. Alright, everyone's alive again. They're talking, I put the comms on, they're talking about some explanation. But they were.
And I think as soon as we get that, we'll be golden.
All right. So who was on the right side for healing?
Now, they were talking boss strategy, and now they're just not. Oh well.
3 made it. Are you on the left or right side?
Yeah, so same thing. Shawnees are going to tank the bosses. I'm just going to be tanking bugs, and I'll charge in when needed if a tank dies and pick up on that side. And Hellenora is doing the same exact thing. We're essentially backup tanks until we're needed. We're going to be tanking bugs. Simonize, I know you spent a lot of time on that last pull on bugs.
Yeah.
But let's get you a little bit more time on the boss when he's on this side. And
Okay.
then when he's not on this side, you can be on bugs. But when he's on this side, make sure you're whacking him.
Alright, they want me to not kill the bugs. In my I mean, I will do it. The raid leader asked me to do it. But in my experience, when I don't kill the bugs, they don't die often enough. And then they kill healers. I was just on bugs when bugs were up. And then on boss when they weren't. Yeah, I understand what they want me to do, but like, I was just on bugs when they were up and, you know, on the boss when there weren't bugs. That's what I was doing. But they're saying they want me more damage on the boss, not prioritizing the bugs in the same way. Alright, we'll hit this. We'll hit Rumsy Rum. What the? What are we doing? Explosive trapping random bugs, I guess? Are they trying to get a soul shard? Something? Okay, whatever. Who cares? Alright, we go again. Third try. We have another fresh set of world buffs. Not all of them, but the important ones for survivability. Tank threat at 11, 15. Okay. Good. Back out. That's a teleport.
Your fate is sealed.
Guy's dead. Alright. Looking for bugs. Bugs all the way over there. Okay. Waiting for tank threat to say that it's good.
Fate is sealed.
Crimson on all those. Can't decide if I should go behind or if I should go in front. If I go behind, I have better auto attack damage. If I go in front and he knocks me back, I'm in a more favorable position after the knockback. Teleport, run out. This one seems to be going much better than before.
Your fate is sealed.
Damn, Thistle Tea was a bad timing. Didn't really get to utilize it. Ah, there we go. Okay. Got it that time. What do we got? Amulet of Vecna Lash. What even is that? Let me see. Damage and healing, critical strike chance, stamina, intellect. Okay. What do we got over on this side? Kalimdor's Revenge, Boots of Epiphany. Ah, no bracer from this guy. Unfortunate. Alright, now we move towards Ouro. Intact Viscera. Open roll, Paladin, Shaman, Druid. Not for us. Martial Drape, Spike Tilt. That seemed like... I mean, the first two attempts of it, like, honestly felt like every other attempt, where it's just like, the tanks are dying constantly. And then the third one just seemed like totally fine. Like everything, like, it was all good after that. On the third attempt, it's like the tanks, like, didn't die, so then the fight was fine. I think a shaman was trying to roll on the cloth boots, and now the raid leader's mad. Okay. Okay, that's good. Good, that's good. What? The tank's all the way up there. And not pulling them back. I thought we were pulling them back. Yeah, I thought the idea was to pull them back into this room. That's what they said. I'm just killing what I can. That's... Yeah, okay, someone got feared into a second pack. This is what we were trying to avoid by pulling them back into this room. Evasion up. My health is low. Fight this thing. Weird. You guys kill Emps? Yep. Third try. Got him down. Weird. Whenever a Mind Slayer dies, it does mana burn. Fleeing in fear. Yo, who was popping the world boss for all the Twin Emps attempts? So it was who? Nolan and Girasse. Well, thank you, because I think we very much needed those to get that down. And this is a big, very big help to the raid. Anything cool drop off of Emps? Nah. We had a soft reserve on the bracer that they drop. However, you know, it didn't drop. So we would have been 50-50 to win the bracer if it dropped, but it didn't. Our next soft reserve item is Belt of Neverending Agony from Cthun. So we take down Ouro, and then we're good. Cthun is supposed to be pretty easy now after it's been severely nerfed. Wait, they're not, I don't get it. They keep saying how we're supposed to pull it back, and they're just not pulling it back. There we go. Shoot, that's a... It's aggro. Oh, feared. Sprint. Feared. I may have sprinted out of range of the tremor totem. This guy is professional at dying. Hang on. Can I do overall death meter? I don't think that really works. Total deaths. It seems to not be functional. Unlucky. Is SOD your favorite version of Classic? It was. I'm having a lot more fun playing Hardcore right now. I've been really burned, I think, out due to 3 buggy, low-quality raid releases in a row. And, like, all 3 of the level 60 raids have released in a state with, like, bugs that impact your ability to clear the raid that would be observed if you zoned into the raid a single time. And it's just like, I'm tired of dealing with that, of like 2 weeks after the raid coming out, it's like finally ready. And it's like, it's 2 weeks on the live servers, and it's just like still messed up. Or like only after, you know, multiple weeks is it fixed. You know, there's more like minute bugs, but every raid has had a bug that would be there if you zoned into it just a single time. And it's it's big letdown, because, like, you know, the new raid comes out, I'm excited, I'm with my team ready to go when it launches, and then it's just, like, a bugged mess. And it's like, I got burned on that 3 times in a row now. Don't go when it launches. Yeah, but, like, when it's launching and is like the most exciting time to go. So it just kills the hype if you're like, yeah, I'm only gonna raid it 2 days after it releases. I'm just gonna watch everyone else raid it and see what the bugs are. It was like, that's not hype. Like, it should just, like, be a completable raid when it goes live. Oh, Sunken Temple was unclearable on release 2. Technically, yeah, that's correct. Alright, we'll go for this pack next. Not get that in Venom off. Kind of owning. Big Blade Flurry. Okay. This pack's not going to be fun. Triple Mind Slayer. Oh, we gotta switch to the obsidians. Kill them so they don't get full mana. These are gonna hit full mana. No way we finish them. This one, first one we might kill. Second one, he's gonna hit full mana. What do they even do? I know it's something bad. Phew, we were out of range of it though. Keeping my world buffs easily. No, if we go up the hill to the right, that's the last bit of trash in the raid. I think we should do that before Ouro. Incoming. I don't think that Cold Blood and Venom got Blade Flurry. Nah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Alright. Alright, Ouro time. Refresh buffs. Food buff, we'll get beer buff, put elemental sharpening stone out. Beer buff, this thing, nature protection. Can I shadow protection this boss also? Is there an eyeball if he's on easy mode? I think there's still an eyeball even on easy mode. Oh, they're saying it was a bug. We had it. They were saying it was bugged, that the eye wasn't supposed to be appearing if it was on easy mode. Yeah, okay. Wait, healer mana is low. We can't do a pull timer. Well, we'll find out soon. We'll find out soon, that's for sure. It's on easy mode right now. Max melee range, you won't get knocked by the sweep? Sounds good to me. Alright, this is the for real timer. We're going. Alright, we have to pay close attention to threat meter. This is a threat meter fight. Waiting, waiting. Is it true? I'm gonna try to back up to max melee range. Evasion. Oh, wow. Wait, did I dodge it or did I just not get hit by it? That's cool. Vanishing. we intentionally get hit by that? Oh, we did not get hit by that. Okay. There's 2 tanks ahead of me on threat right now, so we're cruising. We're comfy. Do I still have my nature protection up? I do not. Let's drink one. Now I have... looks like only 1 tank ahead of me. So I want to be... oh, just getting sweeped. I want to get hit by the next sand blast. No. I tried to get hit by the sand blast. But I did not. Gotta wait till a tank is above me. Oh. Here we go. It's enraged now. No more submerge. On Munzer. There we go. Boss is dead. What do we got? Enchant Cloak dodge. Intact Peritoneum times 3. It's Cthun time. What's the strat for Ouro? Make sure you have 2 tanks above you in threat at all time. Otherwise, you risk the boss turning to you and killing you. Worm skill blocker. Dude, why is it called blocker if it's a caster shield? Casters don't block, they just use it for stats. If it's called blocker, it should be like a tanking shield with defense on it. Need to remember that tanks need to hit the boss first. Dude, my favorite thing in raids is not attacking until I see the tank has 10k threat and watching other melee DPS attack the boss before then and die. They're explaining.
Marker.
Yeah, I'll
Well, I've
put the
never done
comms
this
on.
boss, so you can explain it.
It's just not to explain, really, dude.
Well, we have a brand new person, so
Yo,
just
that guy almost
Show me
ran
what
into the
almost there.
boss.
It's fine. Just the first thing we're gonna do is
That's-
mark
that has
one
me
person
worried.
from each group. We need to switch the groups around to where it's not all the tanks are in one group. I mean, does that matter?
I mean, it's good.
Okay. We'll just mark the tank, Sham Chain. We'll mark Hellenora. We'll mark... we need a melee in group 3.
Why?
Yeah, I'm trying to suss out what they're doing.
Okay. Well, that's
Figured
fine.
you guys cared
Agility
also.
is the melee in group 3.
Hang on 1 second.
Well, it's just easier for the marks.
Close the window blinds.
Agility, do you know what to do here, bud?
You can also mark
Agility.
duress. I've done this a couple times now. I mean, just really split it into 4 quadrants, right? And making sure to
5.
spread 10 yards.
Yeah.
Focus the mind, the eyes when they come out. Interrupt
Whoa,
them
watch
if you
out.
can. Because
Yeah.
the interrupts is huge.
So tentacles spawn and little eye tentacles spawn. There's small one and big ones. Kick the small ones as much as you can. When the big one spawns, we gotta have a tank on it because it'll start one-shotting people.
So all these people
It's stunnable.
really
I heard
making me
you can
worried.
stun lock it.
Okay, that's
interrupt
fine.
it.
So that's basically it for that. And then the other thing is he just turns around with like a beam. The eye turns around with a beam. It's like so slow, it's not even funny. So that's easy just to avoid. And then we gotta have, and then periodically you'll get tossed down into the eye. If you get below 50% health, all you gotta do is just get tossed back up. What do you gotta do to step on a platform or something?
Yeah, there's the center one that's a platform that sends you back up.
Yeah, so he'll randomly send people down. You have to kill the tentacles in there for him to be weakened, so you can damage the boss. And this is for phase 2. So basically, you don't want to stay down there for too long. If you start to die, just come right back up,
Okay.
and then just tank the tentacles, and kill the tentacles are priority. And then just don't get hit by the beam.
Yeah, when the tentacles in the stomach die, we got to make sure that everything up top is cleared before that happens. So whoever is like down in the stomach at the time needs to communicate like, okay, it's 30%. Like, should I kill it? And
Yeah, in a perfect
up.
world, but if there's a tentacle up when he gets weakened, it's fine. They don't have too much health. It just makes the fight go on longer. But honestly, dude, I mean, there's no damage going out really during that part. If the big tentacles that spawn get tanked, there's literally no damage going out. So we could do it all day.
Does the eye tentacle have aggro, or is it random targets?
It's just it's in the proximity. So like if there's nobody like that's close to the big if there's nobody close.
Oh, we got Goblin
it'll
Loot
start
Lord
whacking.
on the Discord.
Yeah, and I heard you
Eye?
can only kick it.
The
So
claw tentacle you can tank whatever, but the eye tentacle I thought it was random targets.
Yeah, so the small eye tentacles, he's like it's some type of like ray boost that he shoots out, and that's like random. But the big tentacle needs to be tanked. You'll see it, dude. It's not as hard as
Yeah. You're saying big tentacle, but there's 2 types.
right. The big
Look at what I
tentacle needs to be
look.
taunted.
Yeah,
See what I said? Prioritize big eye, small eye.
there we go.
Just tentacles in general need to be killed. That's basically what it is.
Could you clarify for me what entry strategy we're using?
Dude, it doesn't do any damage, bro. We accidentally
Munzer
pulled in.
is gonna run in.
Yeah.
The tank always needs to go in first.
And
I mean,
that's
everyone
debatable.
follows immediately behind, like 15 yards behind?
Like 5 seconds, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
No like conga line delayed entry type of thing.
I mean, like we messed it up last time, and nobody.
You guys let me get to the bottom of the stairs and then go.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear on that because there's a lot of different ways to enter the room.
I say we do the conga, but you got to be playing the music while we do it. Okay.
All right,
Where
so
do you want Sean
Munzer
trying
will
to
run in
stand?
and when this timer goes. We don't
Yeah.
all run in immediately.
Dude, look how much damage it's doing. It doesn't do anything, dude.
And we go in.
Where do you want Sean Train standing? I missed the assignment.
Just stay spread out.
Okay, got it.
Kill the tentacle on the west side.
Poke the big eyeball. Poke it.
There we go.
Everybody
The
pull
only
out
thing that will kill you is the beam.
Ow, that thing.
Okay.
No.
Doing
Get
some
it done.
damn.
Dark glare in 5 seconds. This is the thing that can kill you. All right,
Kill
watch
you.
out. Watch out.
Kill the
Okay.
eyes.
Little eyes, and then move.
Dark Glare's coming.
And everyone back in the same positions after this too.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Just stay spread out.
Sorry, I'll clear comms. So just trying to help.
No, dude, you're good.
Oh,
Rage
so
doesn't
many
like
guys-
him.
So many
Dude,
failed
this
Venoms.
thing, this
Please.
is a joke since they nerfed it, man.
Has anyone even been sent down yet?
No, that's in phase 2.
Hold in the rest of the cooldowns for a weekend phase. I think I shouldn't
Be
have
spread.
pressed so
He's gonna
many at the
he's gonna
start.
laser when he.
He
ends
already
this.
did.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, kill the
I'm gonna use the Thistle Tea. The 2-minute ones will probably be back by the time we get a weekend phase, but the Thistle Tea definitely won't.
Get this tentacle down on the west side, please.
Range, remember, Cthun is big. You don't have to be too close. They used to fit 40 people in this room.
All right, Dark Glare in 5 seconds. Okay, watch out. I mean, they made it to where you could literally backpedal away from this thing.
Nice. I was
Get that
thinking
eye down.
about, could I target that one and then shadow step to it to cross over the eye beam?
Phase 2.
Okay, now if you get sent down, the only way you can die here is if you don't come back up in time.
So there's not a
If you
lot to
if your health
do
gets low,
here.
just come back up.
To go back up, go to the circle. Stand in the circle.
All right, big tentacle, taunted. We got 2 big tentacles.
On tentacles, guys.
No, the second one was
Oh,
the
my
one.
bad, my bad.
Somebody getting eaten.
Okay.
All right, who went under?
No, Leyland's under.
If you go under, DPS the tentacles down there until you're at half health. Don't just come right back up.
I'm coming back up now. 4 stacks. I killed 1 tentacle.
A tentacle on mark on thing.
Yeah, on the other side.
Giant Eye is up.
Nice kidney.
Yeah, they can be stunned. Remember that. Stuff.
Munzer got
Weekend.
pulled down.
Weekend.
Tank, grab the giant claw.
No, shadow
Tank
step
the
is
tentacle,
bad
attack the
here.
boss.
I shadow stepped on him, and then I got yeeted across the room because it put me like in the middle of
So we
him.
want to time it to where we're not killing the tentacle instead of the boss. So if we could just be vocal about when it's going to be weakened.
We can ignore the claw tentacles during this phase. It's just the eye tentacle.
Or that too, yeah. We'll just ignore it.
Yeah.
Okay, back on trash.
Alright. Now what I'm doing is
how
I'm
did Alan
looking
die?
for a giant eye. That's a giant claw.
Does he ever
That's what
die?
he does.
And I'm gonna kill the small eyes.
How does anyone die?
You just want to be able
What
to
is
get
life?
to any giant eye tentacle that spawns
C'est la vie.
as quick as
All
I
right, who's
can.
underground now? Okay.
Hard to see because
How
he's
can
so
our eye
big.
tentacles be real if we're not real?
Get the eye tentacles.
Get the giant eye.
Big kidney. This is the giant eye is basically the only thing that can kill you in this phase. Now that it's
Don't
still
resonate
as
his
is.
debuff. His debuff.
I can't.
Okay, Zug, you can now tell us the health of the tentacles at all times, right? Because you're dead inside.
I went dark quick.
Cool. Can you just like regularly type out updates? Various percentages.
Everyone on the boss. Ignore the tentacle for now.
Yeah, kill boss. Kill
Boss is
boss.
weakened. I mean, obviously, except for the tank.
If I had a timer for my weaken phase, I would know if I could press my cooldowns here, but I'm just gonna not. Assume I use them on the next weaken phase for sure.
Like 2 more phases of this, and then he's
There
dead.
we go. Okay.
Give me my 2500 rep, you big ugly eyeball.
Yeah, someone must have complained.
A lot of people complained, I'm pretty sure. It's a joke.
I mean,
That was
it's
sad.
debatable that this is probably the easiest boss in here.
Yeah. Well, it's the Sod way. Like, Neff was a joke. You know?
And then Hooper's gonna die because
Looking around
gosh,
for the
this guy.
He just said it.
tentacle.
Awesome.
Big eye tentacle.
Sorry, I was checking out the anus.
There we go.
Yeah, did you find anything?
No.
So your
All your
chat.
cooldowns.
Thanks.
It was
Oh, we
way
got a
too
big
late.
tentacle.
Is there a tank
Laura's
on it?
dead.
Is there a tank
And
on
Shim
it?
keeps getting all the tentacles
Yes.
on his
In
side.
about 5 seconds from the looks of it.
Saying weaken in about 5.
Get these eye tentacles down. The eye tentacles will fucking wipe us. Kill 'em.
Bro, some
Tentacles
people are
dying
taking this
inside.
way too seriously. Oh, eye tentacles are gonna wipe us.
Cool.
Right.
It's not.
On boss.
It's not.
On boss.
It's not gonna
on
wipe
boss.
us.
Oh my gosh.
Small eye tentacles are gonna do some damage. Oh gosh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people dead. More than I thought would be dead.
I guess I'll just watch Simon's stream so I can see what's going on.
You release again.
You're down a healer.
Oh, please stop failing my inventive. I think I have to be on this side.
I know
Counts
that
as
confirms.
behind. Maybe I
How
was
did-
getting
how did you
parries
die?
over there.
I don't know. I guess the big eyeball.
Yeah, there we go.
Tentacles back up.
Okay.
Here's a claw.
Right side. Nice job.
Didn't get to go in the stomach yet. Let's see.
Rufio's in stomach. Go ahead and pump the tentacles down there. Leave the other one.
Fight is significantly easier than it was before. Yes, absolutely, Marla.
Big
All
stock.
right, we got a big squid dick. Heck, the squid dick.
Evasion. What? I got eaten.
You sound like you have some experience there.
Don't die half cremated.
This is it. Blow the tentacles up inside, and then this is it.
Second tentacle at 30, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Eyeballs. Kill the eyeballs. Kill the eyeballs.
Kill the ads. Kill the ads. There's an eye tentacle that's not being okay, Gucci's got it. Alright, burn the boss.
Here it is.
25 seconds.
This is
Should
my
be
belt
killed.
of never-ending agony. Right
That's
here.
definitely the kill.
It's gonna happen. Belt, 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 belt,
Everybody
belt,
clench your
belt, belt,
buttholes.
belt. Yes! 50%.
So
We're
then I gotta
50-50
roll
on it.
Simon.
There's one
Release.
other reserve.
Yes, if you are down in the belly, you have to release and come back.
One other reserve.
All right, get
I'm
that
not.
summon stone down.
I'm not in the belly.
Hot dice. Hot dice. Throwing up the prediction. Throwing up the prediction. Start prediction.
If you died
Will
in the stomach,
Simon
then that
win
cannot
the
be
belt?
res.
Yes, no. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your points in. Get your points in.
And I still got a whole round of world buffs for next week.
First time we actually killed Cthun.
Perfect timing. I gotta go. GG.
See you,
Later,
man.
man.
Yeah, GG.
Alright, that was sweet.
Thanks
That
again
was,
for world buffs.
I would say an actually enjoyable raid. I would say, like, look, personally, I don't play Classic, I don't play Season of Discovery to be challenged. Okay? I play it because it's easy and fun to blast,
forget to
and
turn this quest in again.
this version of AQ felt much better than the
Did I not get rep
release
because I
versions
died?
where some of these were extremely
No,
difficult.
I got rep. I was dead.
Yeah, this is actually just, let me confirm. Here's the soft reserves.
Oh man, that's a nasty
We're
belt. Holy fuck.
against agility, other rogue. 1 roll to 1 roll is a 50-50.
Good luck to whoever SR'd that.
There's a teleport to Cthun.
Where?
I think we have to get
past
people
Skeram, head to the
into
left,
the
talk to
raid
the
or
vendors,
something.
you
I'm not
teleport to the
exactly
final
sure what
chamber.
the delay is, but we're summoning people.
Loose all day. Yeah, okay, we got it. We got it.
Hilara, you need to run back in before you get in.
People who died in the stomach can't be rezzed. Okay, that makes sense. All right, there's
This one's going to roll,
435
'cause
points
one's
on
going to
yes.
Hilara.
There's 200 points on no. 200,000. Oh, this is a very slanted for a 50-50. Okay,
87 down.
here we go. The loot's starting to go out.
Wait, did anyone? You said people reserve that?
Yeah.
Never-ending
Hilara, you guys
agony.
zone in before I can give it to you.
Roll, Nolan. Come on.
Okay, agility and Simon.
All right, here
for
we
the
go.
Belt.
Belt of never-ending agony.
Good luck, guys.
89. Oh, that's good. 69.
Ooh, with the 69. Do you think the 69
We
takes
got
the
it.
89?
Giggity.
Yeah.
Got it.
Definitely. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, they're asking if
Congrats,
a 69 roll should win the... I think they were just trolling me. Thank you.
This is not SR'd, so it's open roll for
Got the
Rogue Priest
belt.
Lock.
We got the belt. Is the belt a new item? No, I mean, Belt of Never-Ending Agony is an item in Classic Era also, but the stats are significantly different. Well, I mean, they're different. The Classic Era version does not have this thing where it
Okay,
says
guys.
reduces the
Good
chance
run.
for your
I gotta go.
attacks to be dodged or parried by
Good run,
1%,
Yep,
which
go
is a
full
very
clear,
powerful
boys.
effect. Will Simon win the belt? Answer. Yes, dude. Let's go. Sod is so back. We're having fun
I'm gonna go
again.
Find coffers. I've got two
Honestly, like
keys.
I'm kind of memeing that we're having fun because we got loot, but also like the raid was chill and it wasn't like giga stressful of like it's too difficult, and like we had a good time. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. You know? I'd say I was unhappy with the earlier versions, it was way more difficult. I'm happy with this. We had a good time. Flying Shithawks going in for a redeem change hat. Okay. Boom.
We are recruiting, guys. If you're interested in joining, we usually raid this time on Thursdays.
Sod is so back.
Also
Can't
having
wait
AM
for
too.
variable difficulty next. Cope.